rights activist. He's coming from an NGO, Conscience Africaine, operating in the northwest and southwest, or northwest and littoral region of the country. He is here with us this morning to talk about some of the burning issues that we have in Cameroon, as newspapers have presented to us. Good morning, Amadou Tante, and welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Lasha. Good morning to Etape, and good morning to the telespectators of My Media Prime Television.
It's another beautiful day in Cameroon, and the newspapers, of course, are full. And let's talk about the Bankolo landslide, where Minister Paul Atanganji has handed relief aids of President Paul Biya to the affected families. And the question many Cameroonians are asking, or they're worried, the worries of most Cameroonians, giving these relief items, mattresses, mosquito nets, blankets, why this population, they need, shelter, what they should have provided for them first before this relief we are talking about. What do you think?
Permit me start first of all by extending my compassion and love to all the families of the victims of the Bankolo incident, and while praying for those who were injured for a quick recovery for all those who were injured as a result of this incident. And this is very regrettable that we are still recording another death after so many others recently, from one issue to the other. With regard to the visit of the Minister Atanganji, let me start by at least applauding the government, at least for the initiative that they did by taking whatsoever they took to the victims of this incident. Though I don't understand, because what is common here in Cameroon is that we often see these ministers only when something has happened. They have I think you have a section at the Ministry of Territorial Administration which is in charge of protection or civil protection. And you see, to me, it seems as if this in the ministry is only there to provide for things to happen to people when something has happened. Because
as of 2023, the budget of the Ministry of Territorial Administration is over 40 billion. And that department you are talking about, the Department of Civil Protection at the level of the Ministry of Territorial Administration, has a budget of 7 billion. Should we be talking about President Paul Biya's relief aid? What is the 7 billion being used for?
That's what I said. I don't understand, because to me it seems as if the ministry is working only when an incident has happened. Because normally that money is supposed to be used to make sure that these people are protected. We often say that prevention is better than cure, and that's the reasons why we keep talking about proactive leadership in Cameroon. That we have reactive leaders that only wait for things to happen before they can start acting. At least we want people. We wanted this. Normally, the government has the council have branch of the council, other branches of at the council level of the council, and other ministerial department where they are supposed to take care of most of these things. Make sure that before somebody constructs in an area, they make sure that the area is safe for the person. It is true that the responsibility is shared, because some of us or some Cameroonians who don't have money almost often goes to such area to construct their houses. At least it's the place of the government to make sure that these people are prevented from constructing in such area.
That department has to go down in, identify risky areas, risk zones, and then ask people to evacuate this area. Not only asking them, but provide a alternative. Or of course, they are even supposed to be the one to evacuate the people from such risky areas and resettle them elsewhere. But what is happening that they always come to act when such sad incidents have happened. But there are already budgets have been allocated for that.
That's the funny thing that we keep talking here, because I don't understand how the way these people, ministers or leaders in this country function.
Is it that the money is small for them to do that?
No, I don't think the money is. I don't think the money is small. The problem is not that issue of bad governance. I keep talking here on daily basis. Issue of bad governance, because normally these people, Cameroonians, this money are supposed to be used to protect Cameroonians, make sure that people, because people who don't have money are left with no option to go down and construct areas. And sometimes you see that even the councils are collecting some money from them, because the Ministry of Urban Development and Housing, including the department or this particular Department of Civil Protection at the Ministry of Territorial Administration and the council as well, they are supposed to work in collaboration to ensure that all these areas people are not permitted to construct there. Even it is very unfortunate that we have even seen some report talking about people who reported about this issue since 2019, talking about this particular area, that there is risks that anything funny can happen to people in the area, but nothing was done by the government. And those are the kind of things that the government need to pay attention when people are talking. At least the government need to listen to people. That when the journalists who denounced this issue, the thing was taken as just a normal issue for Cameroon, and now people have died, and we see the minister running there with sardine. I don't know what the CVTM regime has with sardine, because whenever they are doing anything, we must see sardine. Sardine
is like bread. Now you cannot have.
No, what are they doing? Honestly, there was one thing is shelter. They should provide accommodation for them, because if they are driving them away with this area, the government is obliged to provide some accommodation for these people to temporarily reside there while looking for other way out. But we see people running there with sardine. They give one mattress to about 10, a family of about 10. How are they going to cope with all these things? So it's very ridiculous for this government.
Ces matelas vont servir de couchage. Visiblement, les sinistrés n'ont pas où reposer leur tête. Alors, il est de toute évidence que le gouvernement leur donne des matelas. Est-ce que ce n'est pas un geste salutaire et humanitaire?
No, that's what I said. At least I started by applauding the government for that little one. Whereas I said it's little, and still this is not enough. The government need to go beyond that level, because we learned that even some of the mattresses we are talking about was even per family, not per individual. Because sometimes you have a family of more than 5, 7, or 10 people, and you are given one mattress with their sardine stuff. I don't know how they are going to.